For the past 10 days, I've been exploring Japan on a mission to uncover the best Pokemon card stores across 3 major cities, Nagoya, Osaka, and Tokyo. I've spent £50,000 on some amazing cards for my business. Let's dive into my haul and see what treasures I found. Welcome. Alright, this is going to be the big Japan haul. I got back a couple of days ago. A day and a half ago. I'm still pretty jet lagged and still pretty tired, but we managed to spend about £50,000 in Japan. That did include some hotels and food and stuff, so I'm not sure exactly what it is on Pokemon cards. That didn't include the flights, but all in all, I spent about £50,000, like the hotels and the trains and food. It wasn't too much, so I'm just going to call this £50,000 spent in Japan because that is what I spent. And it's also something to consider when you go to Japan and you want to buy all this stock, you want to buy all these cards, you've got to remember that there are costs outside of the cards, which will bring the average up of everything you're purchasing, okay? So I'm not going to really do this in any particular order. I've tried to organize it a little bit in terms of like era and stuff. Nothing here is done in any specific reason. So I'm just gonna go for it really. So I think we're going to start off with some booster packs. I didn't buy too many this time. But I did buy a few booster packs. We got Bonds to the End of Time, first edition. Mysterious Mountains, maybe? I don't know. No, it's not Mysterious Mountains. I forgot the name. I think this is Dawn Dash or Moonlit Pursuit. I think it's Moonlit Pursuit. You get like a Leafeon or a Glaceon in this one, level X. And then we have some CP5. These were priced not too bad in Japan. I think I paid about 100 each for each pack here. And they pretty much sell for up to double that. Yeah, so I was pretty happy. Couldn't find many more than this. But, you know, I'll take booster packs wherever I see them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove stuff as I go through it. Managed to find some English cards in Japan. I don't really find English cards too often, but I think a lot of these were like £3 each. Really happy. I mean, most of these are really minty as well. So we got the EX Power Keepers Vulpix reverse. We got the Glalie, kind of looks like KB Pokemon. Put a picture of him right here so you guys can compare. That's KB Pokemon right there. But yeah, just some basic reverses. This Magikarp's pretty nice. Probably one of my favorite Magikarp cards in English. Got a Champions Festival as well, which I thought was just so random in English again. Minty. I think I paid like £20 for it. I'm not actually sure what it goes for these days, but I saw it for £20 and I just took it down. Why not, right? And then probably the most expensive item I picked up this holiday is the Tropical Mega Battle PSA slab. It's a PSA 7. And I bought this in Magi in Nakano Broadway or Nakano Broadway. One of the stores that's only open on the weekend. And I paid about £4,000 for this. I was over the moon. I was like, you know what? £4,000 for a Tropical Mega Battle and a PSA 7? I'm taking it. I think the last average sold on this is about 5,000 to 6,000. So took it down. This wasn't a personal purchase, although I love the card. I did buy it with business money. So this will be sold on at some point. Not in a major rush to sell it, to be honest. Pretty nice card. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. And for other slabs, I just picked up a bunch of slabs for cheap. If you guys are wondering like how much I paid for everything and that's what you're more concerned about, then go back and watch all of my other vlogs because you can see me going to shops. If I've bought any of this in the shop, you can see all the price tags on the cards, etc. So I've kind of re-sleeved them and everything. I did this while I was in Japan because I was stranded for 2 days before we left because of the cancelled flight. The Scyther. Got the Snorlax Level X Dominoes. I got this really cheap. I think this was like £40 in a PSA 8. Yeah, it's definitely deserving of a PSA 8, but I had to take it. And I got this for like, I think I paid like 50, maybe 40. I don't remember. But unlimited PSA 9, why not? These I paid about £80 each for. That's how much they are in Japan. Pretty nice. Entei, I think I grabbed for just over 100, like £105 or something like that. You guys know I'm a big EX collector, so I did take that one down. I don't know what I want to do with that. I might take it to my PC. We'll see how we go. And then I also got the Lopunny and Jigglypuff GX Alta Genesis. Nice art as well. I like this art. I think I paid maybe 71, 72 pounds. I mean, I didn't get the greatest deals on any of these slabs, really, but I think one thing I adopt with my business practice, and it's something I've learned from a good friend of mine, is profit's profit. It's not always about making the highest margins. It's about making profit. So, I mean, some items I buy, I might make 20% on. Some items I buy, I break even on purpose just to bring people in. Like, I might break even on this Gold Star Charizard. Other items, smaller items or cheaper items, I might double or triple my money on it. So I think you've always got to kind of keep in mind, if you're trying to do this as a full-time job, you know, run a business with it, that profit is profit at the end of the day. It's not about maximizing your profit. It's about making a profit. So wise words, guys. Free advice. Free advice. Oh, we've got the Prism Mewtwo. This is really clean as well. I might have to look at these under a light later. Most of this stuff's going to be sold on Whatnot as singles. I'm probably going to organize this into what I think is very much grade worthy, or what has a very high 9-10 potential, and I'll be putting it in card savers and I'll be selling it on Whatnot. If no one takes it down, I'll just be sending it to PSA myself, like I do every Japan trip. And then we'll do like a hit pack stream or something. If you're not following me on Whatnot, guys, I do recommend following me. I have some pretty crazy streams and some pretty good stock that comes in all the time. So yeah, do check me out. All of these prisms here are super clean. So I was really happy with that. Just didn't find too many of them this time though. This is just a bit random. I think this is a God pack. Yeah. So this is a little God pack here. I paid, this is all recorded. I think I paid 14,000 yen, like 71 pounds or something for the God pack. They're all mint. So, you know, I couldn't say no to that. What do we have next? All right, we've got some Delta species. So, Delta species cards. The beautiful Rayquaza. Got 3 rays this time. I don't think any of these are like mint. Some of them are. Yeah, they should be fairly clean. I remember picking these up this time around and thinking, you know what? I got a pretty good deal on these cards. Like, that's pretty clean. So yeah, we've got some Delta cards here. Got a nice Mewtwo. Heracross. Love this Kingdra artwork. It reminds me of the new Scarlet Violet alternate art that's come out. I think it's pretty cool. Couple Blastoise. Super popular. Very easy to sell as well. We got the first edition and the unlimited version right there. See the conditions. Again, I mean, that's pretty much minty, to be honest. Espeon. Nice one. Very expensive in Japan. I probably got this for a good price if I took it down, because yeah, trying to find these in Japan is it's quite difficult. They are very expensive. Got some Snorlax here. Deoxys from Holon Phantoms, or Holon Research Tower, I believe it is in Japanese. What's next? We've got, this is so random. Let's do black and white. So we got black and white holos, I think, and promos potentially. We got the black and white 3 Moltres. These were really cheap. For the most part in Japan, picking up black and white standard holos like this is very inexpensive. I think these probably cost me about, I don't know, anywhere between like £1 to £3 each. Apart from like, you know, like the Umbreon, you know, it costs a bit more. I think I paid like a tenner for this promo here, but it's mint. I thought I'd maybe try sell it as a minty copy, or even grade it myself. These, again, these fluctuate a lot. I feel like some stores have this Umbreon, this and the Legend era Umbreons and Espeon. Some stores have this at extortionate prices, and some stores have it, you know, at a more respectable price. These were very cheap. I think I paid like maybe like £8 each or something for them. They do have a bit of whitening, but other than that, they're quite nice. So you can luck out sometimes. Like this Dragonite, I think I paid £2 for. Well, I think it's a great price, to be honest. But yeah, some Glaceon cards here. Again, these are quite cheap. These are cheap in the UK too. We got this Meowth. Now this is one of those cards in Japan that's always got such a high premium on it. It's the Meowth Secret Rare from Black and White 2. I know this one's got some whitening on the back. It's not too bad. It does have some whitening on the back. But I got this really cheap. It was like in a sale section. I paid £25 for it. So I was like, yeah, definitely taking that down. We got some banned Magmortar cards here. KB actually found these, and then he tried to take them all. And yeah, Babsy and I, we weren't too happy. We were like, yo, bro, you got to share. So we all took some of the pie. We got the Emboa Secret Rare Black and White 3. This was really cheap as well. And to be fair, it's quite clean. Got a couple of the Umbreon non-holos. These come in like the blister packs with a couple of black and white boosters. You get 4 boosters. We get a Battle Boost Gary, and then we get the GBR. I think this is like a mini deck or something. I don't really remember. Love the texture on this card though. So that's for the normal kind of black and white stuff. I nearly dropped everything. Okay, next up, you know what? Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's do some promos. I always try and take down some sealed promos wherever I can. So we've got a couple of the Gengar VMAX promos. Sorry, Mega Gengar promos. And I always look at these to make sure I'm picking up really clean ones. These are clean. Yeah, sometimes these are pretty expensive. Sometimes they're cheap. I think for the most part, I only pick these up if I think I'm getting a really good deal on them. That might even have the price. That was 4,480 yen, which is what, like 23 pounds? I don't think I actually paid that. I think this was part of a massive bulk purchase. But yeah, I saw this one. It looked really clean. Why not? Shadowless Pikachu, sealed. Random English Toys R Us Electabuzz. This was like £1. I took that down. Saw these Survivors. Why do I keep calling this Survivor Superior? I haven't had these in before. I like the Shatter pattern on it, so I took it down. Yeah, this is like the Mew and Lugia and Ho-Oh Legend promos. This is risky. I think I paid like maybe like £80 each. You get both cards, but you need them to be mint. But so I always take stupid risks like this. I'll end up opening it, and they'll be absolutely damaged. So I don't want to do it now because I don't want to cry. So we're just going to leave it to the side for this moment. Next up, we've got, what do we have? We've got E-Series pile. Let's go through some E-Series cards. Are you guys seeing 50k already? I'm not. Where's my money gone? We got some E-Series Mewtwo here. Again, not too bad in condition. It's a couple Tyrannitars. I love this artwork. Honestly, it's got to be one of the best E-Series artworks. In terms of the actual art, it's stunning. Rockets Sizzle. Love this. Love this Sizzle. Sizzle's called Hassan in Japanese. Got a couple of the Alto Mare cards here. Always try and take these down where I can. Meganium, Arbok, Venusaur, Chikorita. I think I paid like stupid cheap for this Chikorita. I picked it up for £8. I know it's got dinged up and stuff, but I'm not saying no to a McDonald's Chikorita. The front is great. This is a binder card. Someone's not too fussed about the backs of the cards or about grading. This is one you take down and just stick in your binder. A couple of Arcanines. Again, pretty spenny these in Japan. I took a couple down. Entei, Ninetales. Again, lovely artwork on the Ninetales. E-Series, Articuno, Blastoise, Vaporeon, Suicune. So I think those are all the holos. Put them face down. Mewtwo. JR Rally Mewtwo's. Both of these were very clean. Like they had minimal whitening on them. And I paid like 30 quid. So, I mean, that might be a bad price now. I don't know. I haven't looked them up, but I just try and use my gut instinct with things like this. I paid 30 quid each. In my head, that's a good deal. I don't know. Same with this Lugia. I paid £30 for it. Again, very minimal whitening on the back. With the way PSA have been going and my recent PSA submission, we think could get a 10. Got the Versus mini deck Politoed. Love this artwork. This used to sell like maybe last year or maybe a year and a half ago. This was selling for like £30-40 on eBay. I remember selling this card several times. I think it might have dropped to about 15 now. Still pretty good price for that card. Got a couple of the Altamare deck Aerodactyls. Love this artwork. Honestly, one of the best Aerodactyl artworks out there. Has to be. What else do we have? Versus Raichu McDonald's Bulbasaur. I accidentally bought this. I'm such a twat. Basically, this was priced at £30. 6,000 yen, 6,500 yen, and I misread it. I thought it was 650. Went to the till. I bought a bunch of other cards from this shop, paid for it, got home, re-sleeved it like the day before I came back from Japan. Saw the price tag, and I was so shocked that I paid 6,500 yen. I mean, look at that. This is what I mean. Mistakes are bound to happen. It's completely wrecked. That happens to me quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But one thing I try and explain to people when shopping in Japan and you're trying to do it at this volume, trying to spend 50,000 in 10 days, like, trust me, it's hard work. It's not easy. It's not like you go to every shop and it's just full of the best deals. You might go to a shop, you might only be able to spend £30 because the stock just isn't there, or you go to a shop and it's the prices just aren't right, or they're understocked in certain cards and overstocked in others, and it's hard. You're traveling to every single shop. So whenever I'm in a shop, I'll try and speed up the process of buying. If you've watched my vlogs, I've said this several times. I can't sit there. I can't spend 10 hours in one shop buying 300 cards. I need to do it in half an hour and get out. So things like this do happen where I'll buy stuff. I'll come home. I'll look at it and I'll be like, oh my God, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Happens more often than not, trust me. All right, we've got some old backs now. I don't really buy old backs anymore, especially hollows. Non-hollows, I'll try and pick up every now and then. Old back hollows, I think there's a massive issue in Japan with these at the moment. They are so overpriced. If you think about the last, just think about the last 3 to 4 years alone, how over commercialized, how saturated, how popular it's become to buy and sell Pokemon cards. Even if you think about just the last year alone, everyone's been going to Japan and buying stuff. I think there's probably more old back hollows in Europe and America than there is in Japan, honestly. And that's why the prices have kind of like shot up so much. Back in the day, I say back in the day, a year or two ago, you could pick up loads of old back hollows for pretty much next to nothing. And I think the new old back hollow now is like EX era hollows or Diamond and Pearl era hollows, because they're in abundance, they're everywhere, they're easy to get. These things, they're just so expensive everywhere you go. But I did get a few in like deals and private purchases and stuff like that. Nice little Lugia GB, really clean Lugia GB. Nice Umbreon as well. I think this one's a bit wrecked. Yeah, find a copy. Suicune. Korokoro Mew. I know I've got a few of these this trip. Sometimes these can be so clean, but have like a horrible scratch on the back or something. A GB Mewtwo. I thought this was quite a clean Mewtwo. Let's take a look at it. Or is it another one I'm thinking of? Oh, you know what? That is pretty clean. Like one. This was part of a big collection I purchased, so I don't have the individual price for it, but I know I got a good deal. Yeah, some basic old backs here, nothing too crazy. Yeah, these used to, all these kind of like more basic old backs here, you could buy them for about 600 to 1,200 yen, which is about £3 to £6 is what you could buy them for in Japan. And I'm talking like clean copies. I'm not talking PSA 10 copies, but I'm talking like fairly clean copies. Whereas now, that's the thing of the parts. Even if you see a card like this and you find a very clean copy in Japan, you're going to be paying like 2,500 yen or 3,000 yen. Like, times have changed in Japan, and you've got to kind of move with it. I don't know where these things are from. They're not vending some sort of promo. Maybe Korokoro promo? I don't know. Someone can tell me. Got a couple of the Misties from the Team Deck exclusives. Found a shop that had a bunch of these Sabrina's Gazes. I haven't actually taken a look at them. Random Ampharos there. But yeah, these were really cheap. They were like 600 yen each, which is like £3 each. And for this card, that's cheap. That's got someone's Katsu curry stain on it. Yeah, you know what? These are actually clean. For what it is and how much I've paid, I'll take that. Okay, so I mean, yeah, that's an example. I'll probably be able to sell these on average for about £15 each after fees. And I think that's a great price for these cards. And I've already paid like £3 for them. So, I'll be making more money on these in terms of margin percentage, but I'll be making a lot less on this. But I'll probably only sell this because I'll get people interested to look at this card. It's just eye candy at the end of the day. So, are we still seeing my money back here? I'm not. I think this is like a little Pikachu stack. I didn't buy too many Pikachus. Usually I buy a load of Pikachus. But this time around, don't know. I just didn't go for too many, I guess. Let's take a look at some of these. We've got the Battle Festa 2014 Pikachu. Lovely card. We got the Poncho, JR Rally. Again, I got that for 30. That's a steal, man. We got the Yokohama Pikachus. I think that's from the Yokohama box, right? And this one is the Yokohama exclusive promo or something. Is this the Aeon? No, this isn't the Aeon one. Unagaba. The lovely promo. We got the winner, silver medal. Again, really clean. I forgot the name of this promo, but this is a really nice promo, and I got it. I think it's got a bit of whitening on it. Nothing too crazy. It's got a bit of whitening on it. I paid I got this really cheap. I forgot how much I paid. I think I was looking at solds, and even like light played copies were selling for over 100, and I think I paid like 40 or something for it. A couple of Shibuya Graffiti Pikachus. See these all the time now. They've dropped a lot in price. Bonds to the End of Time Pikachu. You know what? I would love to get this in a PSA 10. I know it's like a super low pop. Maybe this is the one. Very expensive card as well. Yeah, so those are the Pikas. Pikas got the CP Shiny Collection Pikachu as well. I'm too crazy with the Pikas this time around. What's this? Primes and Level X's, maybe? I think so, actually. Yeah, we got some Level X's in the building. 2 Leafeons. What's the Gengar like? Gengar's got a little bit of whitening on it. I try not to buy anything that's totally destroyed unless I get it in a bundle. I think the minimum I'd take is like Light Blade. Got a nice Gengar Level X. Did we go past one? No, it's a Gengar Level X. Got another Gengar Level X. Again, that's pretty clean. Couple of Alakazams. Cynthia's Garchomp. Oh, a few Cynthia's Garchomp. I think these ones were the minty ones, right? I definitely picked up a few that looked like they came fresh out the deck. Wow, that's probably like 8 of them in there or something. But yeah, some decent value in there. A couple Gengars in the Primes and Level X piles. What's next? I don't know what this one is. Let's take a look. All right. Oh, okay. So we've got, I don't know. We'll take a look. All right, so we've got a nice little Mew. You know what? I'm just gonna raise my chair up. Way too low. That's so much better. Okay, so we've got the Radiant Collection or Shiny Collection Mew. Love this card. CP5. Is it CP? No, CP1. Sorry. We got the red and Gary. We picked. I always try and buy a bunch of old arts, especially mint ones, because they're easy to sell. Especially when you can go to Japan and you can hand pick these. You can always ensure that you're picking the cleanest, most well-scented cards out there. So this is when Japan comes in clutch, buying stuff like modern. Because you're just there picking them yourself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to say that all 12 of these are going to get 10s as well. Because they are basically perfect. Couple more alts, nothing too crazy. I picked this up because I like the artwork. Got the Articuno, got a couple of Dialgas here. Picked up this Beedrill for like £5. I think I got a couple of Aerodactyls as well. Again, probably one of my favorite Sword and Shield alternate arts. I just think the artwork on this slaps. It is beautiful. Leafeon. Man, Sword and Shield was just such a good era. A couple of these Charizards. Trying to pick them up whenever they're listed for really cheap. And by that I mean like £5. Got a couple of these Garchomps as well. I think these are no-brainers. They're lovely cards. Sword and Shield is just going to do so well, isn't it? We've got Misty, we've got the Starmie. So I already feel nostalgic looking at all this. I guess it was through COVID and everything as well. This is a beautiful card as well. Got a couple of rainbows. I never pick up rainbows, but I thought, you know what? Let me pick up some rainbows of popular Pokemon. Don't necessarily remember the price of all of these. I love that ray. Very nice rainbow. Yeah, this, I went to a shop and I basically gave them loads of Master Balls, and I said, instead of checking the condition, I was like, I'll just buy all of them. I didn't know, but I gave them like this many cards that weren't Master Balls, including this one, the Meowth, and a bunch of stuff. And I ended up paying for them all without realizing. I didn't even know this. I paid like 50 quid for this Victini. Well, what am I going to do with this Victini? I mean, it's mint, but what am I going to do with it? I think I paid like 30 quid for this Meowth VMAX, which is a promo. I don't even know about its release, but a couple Blaziken VMAXs. I even bought Scarlet Violet. I never buy Scarlet Violet stuff, but I was just looking at some of the artwork on these ults, and I was like, yeah, it's just so nice. I just think it's a nice artwork. The Garchomp, love the Garchomp. Not even going to try and pronounce it. It's like Quaxavel, I don't know what it is. The Greninja, and I don't get the huge appeal with this. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool. There's just a lot going on for me. But the Alakazam, this was on sale for like £10. I think it's got like a white dot or something, so I had to take that down. But that was quite a decent chunk in terms of value in that one. All right, what do we have here? We've got EX Era Hollows. So I always try and pick popular Pokemon, but things always end up slipping through. So yes, I mean, 6 Vaporeons off the bat. Again, lovely cards. I think some of these were basically gemmy. I know I definitely like that one there. I remember picking this up. It's basically a straight PSA 10 condition wise anyway. Got a couple of these Suicunes, Pokepark. Big fan of Pokepark. Gyarados from Deoxys. Got this beautiful Legend Maker Lapras, or his Mirage Forest, I think it is. Unseen Forces. Golden Sky, Silver Ocean. It is in Japanese. Oh, another Gyarados. Some Swampert. Mudkip from Pokepark file. Love this card. A couple McDonald's promos here. Got another one. Vaporeon. We got the little Sakura Meiji Squirtle. Okay. Team Rocket returns. I try and buy as much as I can when I'm out there. Sometimes they've got them priced very well at like £7 to £10 a card. I mean, if a card's very clean and it's Team Rocket returns or Rocket Gang Strikes Back, and you're paying £10 for it, I think it's just a no-brainer. It's one shop that had a bunch of Marowaks, but they refused to sell me all of them. I think it was like 4 per person. So I got Babsy and KB to buy me another 8. Same thing happened with Weezing, actually. They had to help me buy Weezing. These were pretty cheap. These were £6 each. The Weezing, it's not the most popular Pokemon, but the Weezing. Rocket Gang Strikes Back. We'll take it. Got a beautiful Nidoking here. I think it's Flight of Legends, I believe, which is like Fire Red, Leaf Green. So I got a few of them. Lovely cards. I love this artwork as well. Yorita, Kabutops. Yeah, I'm not going to spend a crazy amount of time on these. Got a couple of Flareons. Take those. Ninetales, again. I try and pick popular Pokemon. If it's not popular, it means I just got it really cheap. Got a couple of these. I wouldn't mind this in a PSA 10. I think this is probably one of my favorite uncommon or common artworks in the EX era. Just a cool card. Legend Maker. The reverse stamp of this, I want to try and pick one up in a 9 and 10 in English. Got a couple of 7-Eleven Flygons. Got an unlimited Flygon there. And then we got like a mini deck Flygon here. Some Altaria cards. Munchlax from the Pokepark file. A couple more Munchlaxes. It's nice Snorlax. Beautiful Aerodactyl artwork, let's be honest. So nice. Latios, McDonald's, some Glossies. Eevee. Hey, we got the Trainers Magazine trio here. There we go. It's just such a weird artwork. I think that's Imakuni, right? Is this Imakuni's Loudred or something? I don't know. It's a couple 7-Eleven promos, a couple Espeons. I can't remember if these were very clean as well. That one is not the best. That one's got a bit of whitening as well. Chimeco. I think I just bought this because the artwork. Don't know, can you guys tell a difference between these two? If you look at the artwork, Unlimited is always more vibrant. So that's the Unlimited version there. Look at the differences in the reds and on the yellows. Huge difference. With the Level X era, you can see that the Unlimited Level X's are so much more vibrant. Whereas the first edition Level X's just aren't. Okay. A couple of these Jirachis. I picked this up. This is a secret rare in English. Magma Aqua. I got this in a 10 recently. Really happy. Couple of Lugias, Mew, more Poké Park cards. Again, super popular cards, all of them. And that's my aim with this era. Unseen Forces, Jolteon, some play promos, Raikou. I'm a huge Raikou collector at the moment. I've bought so many Raikou cards for the PC recently. Nice Delta species. I don't know the Japanese name for this set, but I've got a bunch of Dratini's and Dragonairs. Got some Holon Mewtwo's. I think this is in Holon Phantoms in English, right? Meiji promo in Japanese. Got the Poké Park Celebi. Lovely card. Some more Dragonairs. Blossom. I like this mark. It's a pretty cool looking card. What else do we have? A Lucario versus. It's from the CD promo or the blister. One of them. Got a couple of Pikachus here. One first edition is 3 unlimited Pikas. We'll take those. And then I think to finish off the EX era, we got some beauties here. We've got 3 Umbreons, a couple Tyrannotars from the Trainers magazine. This was released as Pop Series in English. Very clean. Got a little play promo. Energy card there as well. Are these minty? Oh, they're quite clean. Alright, we'll take it. Okay, moving on. That was probably our biggest stack of any era. Are you guys seeing 50k yet spent? This is 50k spent. You know, I'm gonna say the value here is anywhere between like 70 to 100k. What I'm saying. Let's see what's next. Let's do this GX pile. We get the GX tag team. We'll take it. Lovely card. I think I got this one for a decent price as well. Maybe it was like 330 or something. Got like a little bit of whitening on it, but I still thought it was a steal. Couple ults. Didn't go crazy with the ults this time on the tag teams. I did buy some just normal full art GXs though, just because they look so good. Doesn't matter which one it is. Even that, it just looks cool. Jirachi GX, got Pikachu Zekrom. I love this one. Darkrai Umbreon, it just looks awesome. Rayquaza, Dragonite, Eevee, big one. Trevor, we got Trevor. This is a Japanese exclusive, right? So is the alternate art. We never got this in English. Or was it just the alternate art we didn't get in English? Got a couple of the Charizard, Braxian, and Reshiram GXs. These are all mint. Like, fully mint. And then I think we picked up some Hyper Rares as well, because why not? Japanese textures are wild. This is a PC card. Got the Erica and Vileplume, and then we got a couple of Tag Team All-Stars golden cards. That was quite a juicy pile right there. What's next? This is a random pile, I think. This is like Sun and Moon era stuff, maybe. And Sword and Shield, but we've got Kodak, which is Psyduck in Japanese. Like this one. But this Mimikyu, this is a pretty expensive Mimikyu. I got it for like nothing. Probably got like a massive dent on it or something. Couple amazing rares again. I think these are way too unloved. Got them so cheap. Oh, these 25th anniversary cards, they were 30p each. No, 15p each. So I just picked up a bunch of them. They didn't have the biggest range, but Suicune picked up Raikou for the PC as well. Same with the Azumarill. A lot of people don't know that Steam Siege cards, they were actually these double dual type cards. Don't know if you guys have ever realized this, but they are shiny. So that's a shiny Azumarill. I think it's a cool set. I genuinely do. These Genesects were part of that pile where I didn't know I paid for them. So yeah, I got loads of Genesects. Everyone's favorite Pokemon. Don't know what I'm going to do with all these. They're mint though. That's the thing. They are all mint. So I'll probably sell them to you guys. Yeah, basically all these shiny legend cards were part of that pile. Ho-Ohs, Arceus. I think these Lugias weren't, I'm going to say. Got a bunch of Lugias. And then, what else did we get? Oof. Got some nice full arts here. We got the Emerald Break Dragonite, first edition and unlimited. Got a couple of the Japanese gym promos. I know we bought more than this. They are somewhere. These were like 100 yen each. I don't know why I bought them. I just like them. They look pretty cool. Like the flare at the bottom. Some Lugias. Some Darkrai's. Again, these are just random XY holos. We've got some Gengars here. Some Deoxys cards. Nothing too crazy in that one. What's next? We have the Legend Era. Let's take a look at the Legend Era stuff. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't know how long we've been recording for, but we are getting there. I've been recording for 37 minutes, so this will probably be like an hour-long video, I guess. Yeah, we bought a lot of Legends. Legends have been dropping in price massively in Japan. I mean, you can even take a look at eBay here in the UK or the US and just look at what PSA 10 copies of Legends are going for. They're going for nothing at the moment. So they've actually, I don't know, I've noticed them, they've dropped in price quite a lot. So I ended up buying a lot of Legends. I think we got 5 pairs or 6 pairs of the Ho-Oh. I feel like this is the most common Legend to find out there, honestly. Got a couple of pairs of the Lugias. It looks so good. Got a couple of pairs of the Raikou Entei. Probably my favorite Legend. The Raikou Entei. I do like the Suicune Entei as well, but I always felt like the Entei just looks so derpy in this one. Its eyes are just wrong. What's it doing? Got the Kyogre and Groudon. And then I went a bit ham on these. I'm not going to lie. I picked up and I spent a lot on these. I bought a lot of reverse Legend Era cards. Some of them were very expensive. Some of them were cheap. Like this one with a scratch would not have been expensive. I just think it's a beautiful card though. Indigo Plateau. Not really sure what I'm going to do with these. I want to see if any of these are grade worthy and try and maybe send them off. But yeah, we got the Legend box here. I think the sleeve makes them look a lot dirtier than they are. They're not actually pretty bad. Yeah, bought a lot of Legends. Just, I don't know why that's there. I don't know. Just kept seeing them. And then one day I cracked. Went to a shop. Saw a bunch of Legends. Bought them all. This is a beautiful card. I mean, one of the reasons I wanted to buy these as well, I didn't have enough time to check all the conditions in the shops, but like the PSA 10 pop reports on most of these are so low. It's so nice getting a couple of 10s from all of these. Or sending them to you guys so you guys can get the 10s. I don't know. But nice making a dent in the pop report. Even in a PSA 10 though, they don't go for anything crazy. This is a nice. Takia is one of my favorite artists in Pokemon. Takia artwork slaps. Done some of the best artworks in the Legend era for sure. Yeah, we went ham on these. Got quite a lot. So we'll see what we do with those. And then That's a legend stuff done. I'm running out of space here on the side. I might just put them back or something. All right, next up we've got, do you know what? Let's do the EX era stuff. All right, let's go. EX, I think it's black and white and XY. Yeah, picked up most of these are mint. Like, these are so easy to 10. So easy to 10. I picked up so many cards and I just kept picking up the mintiest ones I could find. I mean, XY is making a bit of a comeback, right? This is nice. This is the golden border secret rare. XY is making a bit of a comeback, right? With the megas. So, I mean, for me, these black and white Raiku's, beautiful cards. All absolutely mint as well. So, I'm sure these are going to go very quickly. Emolga, didn't even matter what it was. If I saw something mint, I was taking it down. A Dragon. It's a little, I think there's a deck exclusive here somewhere. Oh, there will be. Giratina, Ray-Rays. Some shops sell these for like £25 and some shops sell them for 10. Some shops sell them for 5. It's so random. It's one of those cards where it just jumps around in price so much in Japan. Okay, so that's that one pile done. Again, lovely cards. And most of these were fairly cheap as well. Like, I wasn't paying anything crazy for these. This one's got some whitening on the back, I think, but I got it really cheap because it wasn't sealed. Mew! These are so expensive in Japan. Managed to get these fairly cheap. I think I paid a tenner each or £9 each for these. You'll never see that in Japan. First time I've seen that in Japan for that price. So I just took them both. I'll probably take a look at them later and I'll find like the biggest dents ever on them. Okay. Yeah, more megas, more EXs. Probably going to be a couple hundred here or something. For sure, yeah, it has to be. Some fire types, some scissors, mega scissors. All these are like mint. They're all a mixture of first edition unlimited as well. Some Celebes in black and white. Got some Garys as well. XY9. We've got Glalie, shout out KB. Looks like Glalie. Got some of the Glaceons as well. Did I go past all the Espeons yet? I don't even remember looking at the Espeons. Yeah. I think I skipped through these. I picked up like 20 of these Espeons, or maybe more, maybe 25. They're all mint as well. Got them for like £7 each or something, but when they're that mint, I don't think price matters too much. I mean, XY is not new, you know? It's not modern. I don't consider XY to be hyper modern anymore. It's pretty old school. Master Balls. Don't know if I'm going to flick through all of these, but yeah, picked up a stack of Master Balls. Again, probably like over 200, maybe 250 or something Master Balls. But for the most part, I was only picking these up if they were really cheap. I even think for like the War Turtle, I might have picked it up for like £9. I think Squirtles, I was only buying them if they were like 10 or £12 or some sub 10. Like most of these ones here, I was probably only paying like £3 to £4 each for these. So yeah, a bunch of Master Balls. I'm probably not going to go through all of these. Everyone knows what a Master Ball is, and it's just a lot of the same card really. No Gengars or Pikachus in there. They're quite hard to find actually. In shops for good prices, they're quite hard to find. Picking them up online, I think is quite easy if you buy from Japan. Now we've got, I think, the Platinum and Diamond and Pearl era holos. So yeah. Yeah, loads of cards here. Most of these, again, are going to be minty. I was only picking them up if they were minty. I think I picked up a bunch of these. I don't know why I picked up a bunch of those. Those are these Zapdos cards. I like these Zapdos cards. Voltorb, just got this back from PSA, got a 10. Really happy. This is unlimited, so the pops on this is going to be super low. This one might have to be sent in as well. Be nice to get both of them. Bunch of Cynthia's Garchomps. I think I actually picked up a bunch of Cynthia Garchomps because one, they were mint, but two, I know she's doing a signing next month. So I might try and get them signed or something. Got Cynthia's Ray Ray as well. Might get that signed. Got a bunch of the movie cards here. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl. This is what I mean. Diamond and Pearl. Platinum. Pretty inexpensive in Japan. Nothing too crazy with the price. Got these Gengars. I'm a bit ham on some of these Gengars. I picked up so many of them. There was that one shop that just had loads. That's one of my favorite Gengar artworks. It looks menacing. It looks scary. That's how all Gengars should look. But yeah, I picked up quite a lot. The goofy version. Got the Giratina with the moon. Very iconic card. Got first edition and unlimited. Mewtwo. But the Toys R Us Cresselia, sometimes I pick these up for like £5, but sold, it's not a very liquid card. You don't really see it sell much, but solds are high on this. Guess it was quite limited. Flygon, I always pick up Flygons. I like Flygons. Vulpix again, another beautiful card there. Shiny version. Got the player promos. Darkrai. Beautiful cards. Got some Umbreons. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Love that card. Nothing too crazy here. Space Time. We've got Roseanne's Research here. This used to go for so much back in the day. PSA, like PSA 10 or something, used to go for ridiculous amounts, but it's dropped down so much recently, like everything else Japanese. Okay, I am seriously running out of space. You know what? These are just going to go. Okay, no, I've got some space. We're good. Okay, next up, let's do this Legend era stuff here. Can I zoom in? Oh, no, I can't zoom in. Okay, never mind. All right, we've got some Legend era cards here. I've got, again, nothing too crazy. Espeon, a couple of I love this Celebi. Artwork on it slaps. Got a couple of these Espeons. These are minty, I'm sure. Yeah, they're like, apart from that, that's got white dot. Picked a bunch of mint copies of these Legend promos up. Find that minty cards are really easy to sell. I mean, obviously they are, but people love grading, especially my customers. They love grading. They love buying to grade from me. So I just try. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily matter what the card is, so long as it's minty, you can sell it. Got a bunch of these as well. So many of them. It's got like 15 of them or something. Okay, got some Arcanines here. The Necros, again, these should all be mint, pretty much. Got a Magmortar. I love this artwork. I think it's pretty cool. Entei. Eddie Ursa, got some of the Zangoose Legend promos. Got the beautiful T-Tar. This comes with the Steelix in the deck. The Steelix, yeah, they come together in a deck. Both beautiful artworks, to be honest. And we've got the Legend box. Legend prize box. Little baby trophy card here. This is mint as well. More of that soon, that's for sure. Next up, we've got, what do we have? I don't even know what this is. Okay, we've got Charizard pile. Some Charizards. I don't think this is all the Charizards, but yeah, Charizard's always popular Pokemon. Try and buy as much as I can. Got the Poncho Charizard. Got some of the Stormfront secret rares. I guess they're not secret rares in this set. Dark Charizard, Neo Charizard, Blaine's Charizard. A couple CP6 Charizards. Classic Collection, Stormfront Charizard, Unlimited as well. Mega clean Unlimited. Got a bunch of 151 Charizard SARs. Again, all 10s, because I handpicked all of these. And I say that with confidence. It's Japanese. It's modern. Well-scented, no white dots. You're getting a 10. Got quite a few Charizards, actually. Tried to get the cleanest copies I could. This is the Golden Border Secret Rare. This one is not mint, but it's not terrible. Got Wild Blaze Charizards. Love these. Again, super popular, these cards. Got the 20th anniversary the deck Charizard, Mega Charizard. Again, this is mint. Absolutely mint. Picked up quite a few Charizards here. We've got the Platinum mini deck. This comes with the Garchomp and the Charizard level X. Advent of Arceus. Is it Advent of Arceus, this one? Maybe. PT4. But yeah, that's a lot of Charizards right there. Are they all first edition? They are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10 of them. So yeah, pretty juicy. Those are all the Zards. Oh yeah, we did also get some sealed stuff. I'll show you guys in a moment. Next up, we've got EXs, I think. EXs, level Xs. It's on my favorite Pokemon. I'm trying to complete all the EXs in English at the moment in the PSA 10. Sorry, PSA 9. PSA 10 would be crazy. But yeah, I've got quite a few of these. Meganium, Venusaur. Got some of the spenny ones as well, the Espeons. They're so expensive in Japan. I try to pick them up wherever I can, even if they're light blades. Like, they're super popular. Got loads of Deoxys from EX Deoxys here. Be awesome to get any of these in a high grade, even in a 9 or a 10. I have to take a look at these at some point. You got the Ho-Oh play promo. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be maybe 1,000 10s in all these cards. There's going to be so many 10s. I just haven't taken a look through it all yet. I'm still pretty jet lagged. I've got a stream tomorrow as well. And yeah, I'm just not prepared. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. All right, we've got what's next? All right, we've got the, I think, XY black and white full arts now. Got so many of these Raikus. Stunning card. Got a bunch of Celebes here as well. I went a bit ham with like the Tornadus and Thunderous cards this trip. I don't know why. KB was pointing out, he was like, why do you keep buying them all? Like, why don't you mind your own business, man? These are too nice. These are too nice. They're so cheap in Japan. Well, sometimes they are. Sometimes they're like 20 quid for like a mint copy. Like, I'm definitely taking that down. Yeah, but I went a bit ham because I don't think anyone else collects these apart from me, maybe. Jeez, I really did go ham, didn't I? That's quite a lot of them so far. Got a couple of Darkrai's. Juicier cards now. Virizions. Got the Regigigas, a Registeel. Groudons. Lovely Ho-Oh. Lovely Zekrom as well. It's the promo Zekrom. Honestly, this artwork slaps. The texture on Japanese black and whites is something else. Got a little Lugia here from Black and White 7. Plasma Lugia. Again, Plasma Articuno. Keldeo. A couple Blastoise. A couple Venusaurs. Now I think this is the XY. Yeah, that was XY. Hey, we got some more. Let's go. Magnezone. Don't know why I bought 3 Magnezone. I think they're like, yeah, they're all gemmy basically. They're all 10s. So many of these here are 10s. But there were just some cards I bought, and I thought later on, like, who wants that? Who wants a Seismitoad? Who wants an Emolga? Maybe Emolga, maybe cute Pokemon. You know, sometimes I'm just buying because I get excited. Nice little Dragonite. Same with this beautiful card. Emolga, Malamar. So yeah, that was a pretty fat stack right there. The next stack is basically. Well, before I show you that, here's some of the sealed stuff I got. I picked up a couple of these Garchomp Charizard decks. The Electivire and Magmortar. These are so cool. Artwork looks amazing on these. And they're fully sealed, they're old, you know, they're vintage. Got another one. I mean, yeah, they're quite expensive, especially the Charizard one. So this here is probably going to have some like valuable cards that I didn't want to just keep in sleeves or top loaders, but it's also going to have some cards I started looking through that I thought were really clean. So yeah, I don't really know where to start. We just start here from the top. Yeah, we've got the Gold Star Charizard. I mean, yeah, who doesn't love a Gold Star Charizard? We've got 2 Shining Charizards this trip. Both unlimited as well. I think one looks like a very strong 8/9. It's this one here. Really clean. And one probably looks like a 7, a strong 7, maybe an 8. So, I mean, yeah, when you're looking at value, just those 3 cards there, it's a lot of money. And obviously the Tropical Wind, that's quite a lot of money as well, just that card alone. We've got the Stormfront Charizard. It's got like, it's basically got, it's not even a lift. It's got like the tiniest nick at the front here. I wouldn't even class it a nick. But because of that, they priced this, I don't know, like under a 9. Yeah, I think this is going to get a 10. If it does, I'm going to be very happy. If it doesn't, okay. Win some, you lose some. Got a nice little ray here. Probably like a PSA 8-ish condition, maybe. This one is completely destroyed. But I bought it because it was like £300. I mean, it's a Rayquaza. It's a gold star. Beautiful. Gyarados. Look at this. Absolute stunner. The Torchic, Regirock, Mewtwo, Mew, so OC. Groudon, Latios. Got a couple of Raikous. I think one of these I'm actually, for the first time in my life, I think it's this one. I think I'm going to send to Beckett, you know. I think I'm going to send to Beckett. This has to be probably the most perfect gold star I've ever seen. Ever. I've literally paid just under a PSA 10 price for it. It's that clean. I thought, you know what, let me buy a card. Let me try and send it to Beckett for the first time. I think this is going to have to be the one. Poncho. I've got the Ray secret rare. Gengar. Love this Gengar. Got Karen's Umbreon. So these are the cards, I think. So yeah, that's quite a hefty amount of cards there. They didn't want those to get damaged. These are cards I think I've just started looking at, and I thought they were really minty. So I'm probably going to have them on a bite now on when I start. And like I said, if no one buys them, then I'm not too fast. I'll just send them to PSA myself. But I always sell them with enough room for you guys to make profit on. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. This is so nice. This was, I think, on the last day in Japan. I picked this up. I was just like, I did pay like £40 for it, but it's the easiest 10 I've seen. So clean. Got a couple of primes here that I think are going to very easily get a 10. Couple of legends here. Again, I think these are the easiest 10s ever. Celebi, got some Lugia legends. We've got 2 Indigo Plateaus, and we've got the Legend Box. We've got the Battle Boost Reverse Gyarados. I think this has got like a tiny bit of whitening. But this one could be really nice, even in a 9. Got the Black and White Eevee. Charizard. The Gengar. We've got the Hitmonchan. Got the Arceus movie card. Same with the Pikachu and the Meowth. This is awesome. I think I paid 160 for this, and it looks like a PSA 8 or 9 condition card. If it does, I mean, I'm over the moon with that. Got a base set Ninetales, which looks like a straight 10. Paid 50 quid for it, I think. If it gets a 9, like, okay, I'll probably break even. But I'm always happy to take risks in Pokemon, you know? Like, why not? You've got to take risks. Every time I take a risk, it hasn't always paid off, but when it has, it's really paid off. It's definitely outweighed me, you know, just sitting back. I'm hoping for the OC grade on this, because that is seriously OC. But I mean, some people say PSA don't give the OC grade anymore. Some people say they just mark it down. I'm confused. I don't know what they do. I've seen a very modern OC, a 9-sir OC Mew. So maybe they do. GB Mewtwo. This is like just the cleanest card ever. It's like a straight 10. Beautiful. Bought this on the last day as well. Got some EXs here. Hopefully, these are all hopefully going to get they're all very strong 9s and 10s. A couple Ho-Ohs. Fire Red, Leaf Green, Charizard. Lovely card. Super clean. Couple of rays here. Got the World Pikachu collection. This is the Japanese back as well. They're all mint. Like super, super mint. I picked up quite a lot of these. I think we've got one English one here. Bought this for about £142, but this is perfect. It's the last one I sold of these. Someone got a black label. When I mean it's perfect, it is actually perfect. So don't know what's gonna happen with that one. Charizard. Got a couple of these promos I was mentioning earlier. And got some black and white. Yeah, definitely haven't taken a look through all my black and white cards yet. Just to look through some on the last day before I left. Pick some out that I thought were really clean. They're all pretty much minty, those cards I went through earlier. Love this Tidal Storm. Ogre, EX. Latias, this is just a bit OC, I think. Giratina, this looks like a very strong 10. Paid 100 for this. And I think it's about 3 to 500 in the 10. So, got 4 Lugias. I paid under 9 prices for them, or just under 9 prices, including grading. So, I mean, worst case scenario, I'm going to break even. But I'm hoping I get at least 2 10s out of here. But this is what I mean. I love doing stuff like this. Plasma Lugia. Groudon. Again, I'm hoping this gets a 10. I don't know if it's just 2 left heavy, right heavy, but should be within. CP1 Groudon, definitely going to get a 10 on that. Beautiful alt art there. Got an Espeon. Got these two. I'm probably going to get these two signed at the event. Like I said, Cynthia. Got random Chinese Umbreon. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That is my restock. That's £50,000 spent in Japan. I mean, that's not all on cards. That is on you know, travel expenses and all that sort of stuff. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with all of this, to be honest with you. I think I've done really well. I think I've handpicked some very minty cards, and I'm excited to obviously share this all with you. Excited to go back again after I felt like I've had a break. And I'll keep you guys updated. Like, obviously, if I'm going to grade some of this stuff and it doesn't sell, then I'll be doing like a little send-off video, doing like a PSA returns video and all this sort of stuff. But if you've sat here and you've watched this entire video for an hour and whatever it is, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, you know, especially if you just have me on in the background. I don't really mind. Like, that watch time is helping me a lot, you know. I'm hopefully going to get to 1,000 subscribers at some point. You know, get monetized, start making 20p a video. Looking forward to it, you know. So, yeah, thanks, guys. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Obviously, it's AmirCollects. Whatnot, it's AmirCollects. Keep you guys updated as much as I can with everything that's going on. And I'm looking forward to releasing more videos. Take care.